Welcome back. Your Orlando Magic wrap up the in-season tournament officially by taking home a win over the Boston Celtics, 113-96. I'm still in disbelief. Fresh off two just amazing back-to-back wins, one being the Toronto Raptors, which was my last video, and then the one I didn't cover because this Thanksgiving happened to be the next day, was the Denver Nuggets. Absolutely amazing win. Second half, Franz Wagner, 24 points in the second half. Absolutely just took over at the beginning of the third quarter of that game. And that one I thought was special. But like tonight, or today, 2:30 start time, by the way. I don't know. I think I'm in disbelief still. I don't think I've clued in like what we're really doing here yet. Like, not only did we beat the defending champions last game, tonight we beat the favorites to win the whole thing. Not just a regular season game, a must-win in-season tournament game for the Magic. The Magic were 2-1 going into tonight in its tournament. The Celtics were 2-0. So obviously, to have the opportunity to advance, you had to win tonight, and they did it. They are also now in a very, very comfortable spot and safe spot to make the quarterfinals for this tournament, which I actually think I predicted this in my 5 Magic predictions video, that we would go to Vegas. But things do have to go still right for that to happen. I think there's the Celtics can't beat the Bulls by 23, and the Nets can't lose. I don't know. I don't care. The Magic have won 6 games in a row now, and every single one has been just electric. I mean, we had does win streak start off with the 2 Bulls games. We had a Franz Wagner game winner and a Paolo Banchero game winner, and then we go to Indiana and we blow them out. Number 1 offense, blow them out, hold them to a season low, and then we go and play the Toronto Raptors in season tournament, blow them out, and then we go the next night, we get to play the defending champions, win in a close game, and then just tonight, cherry on top. And it's not over yet. 6 wins in a row, and peep ahead at our schedule. We now face next game Sunday. We play the Charlotte Hornets, and then we play the Washington Wizards back to back. And realistically, if we keep the way we've been playing, there's no excuse for us to drop any of these next 3 games. After that, we do play the Nets. We could have a revenge game on them from when they beat us that first game in the tournament, which we lost by 20. And now, by the way, since the tournament has a lot to do with point differential, we were minus 20 after game 1 in the tournament. After our 4th and final game, we were plus, I think, 22. Yeah, plus 22. So in Chicago, Toronto, and now Boston, we made up a 42-point differential. And let's get into the next game. I'm speechless. Lots of Celtics fans in the Amway Center tonight. It was at times a little rough. I was in a section with some very obnoxious Celtics fans who weren't the most respectful. But I tell you what, by that 4th quarter, I really didn't hear very much coming from that section anymore. As much as I wanted, the Magic to win for, obvious reasons, there was like a separate part of me that just wanted to win even more, just to please just shut up these fans. And I think my absolute favorite part about this game was the fact that it wasn't really like any of our other wins. Like, a lot of our wins, we've kind of just got off the big leads and we're able to maintain them enough to, to win the game. This one, and also the Denver one, these were like the first 2 wins I think that we've had to that we've been down multiple points in the game and had to fight back. The first quarter of this game was not pretty. It felt like the Celtics were getting every call. Matter of fact, they pretty much were. I think it was like a 7-0 free throw differential. The Magic were a little sloppy. They were turning the ball over. Like I said, the Celtics were getting some insane foul calls to ours where we were just, driving and getting nothing. And technically, in the end, the trend never stopped. They destroyed us in the free throw battle, 22-37. 37 free throws tonight for the Celtics, 22 for the Magic. And we win the game by 17. And then in the second quarter, things start to click slightly more. We start to come a little more alive. We go into halftime only down 8. And then even in the second half, we come out not the best. We go down 12 early on in the third. So once again, top team. We're down 12 early in the second half. And what do? 17-0 run. The Magic were absolutely able to put the pedal to the metal in the second half. We end up winning the second half 65-40. So outscoring them by 25 points in the second half. And things were just like they were clicking. And most importantly, we had some players that were, extra active tonight. Shout out to Mo Wagner. A very, for me at least, in the arena tonight, my brother pointed out to me and said, like, look at the box score. Like, do you see that? Because I don't really box score watch like while I'm at the games. So like, I look up and I see Wagner 27 points. I'm like, whoa, that's 21 Mo Wagner. I'm like, wait, Mo has 27 points tonight? Okay. And yeah, when you look at the replays, it was a quiet 27. It was mostly just layups, cuts. But like I said in the last video, Mo Wagner is Mr. Consistent. He don't miss around the rim. He really, like, it's insane. He always can find a way to finish. Tonight, 23 minutes, like I said, 27 points, 9 of 13 from the field, 8 of 9 from the free throw line, and most importantly, with this team, he's active defensively. He's mentioned before how much, focuses on drawing charges, and it shows. I think he is second in the NBA in charges drawn, and you can tell because he always goes for the charge. And I believe at times he actually does that to kind of help his lack of defense in the paint. So the way he gets around it is, okay, if you're gonna come at me, I might not be able to defend you the best, but you know what I can do? I can get in your way and get the charge. And yeah, we're starting off with the bench tonight because this bench, I love it. Cole Anthony tonight, another absolute spark plug. 28 minutes, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and a block. The efficiency wasn't there, but I don't care about efficiency right now. His energy, he can get the crowd going. Shout out to him tonight. His dad was the commentator because it was an NBA TV game, and we actually had the NBA TV guys like in the arena today. So Greg Anthony, Grant Hill were in there, Dennis Scott. But back to Colmo real quick. Like, shout out to, they are the bench for this team. They are the punch off the bench. Obviously, Jonathan Isaac is the defensive punch off the bench. We'll get to him, but they have a real duo with each other. I would like to know how many of Cole's assists were actually to Mo Wagner tonight. And then back to Jonathan Isaac tonight, only 15 minutes, 5 points, 7 rebounds, which is great. Rebounding was a big deal for us tonight. I think that really was a big part of this win. We out rebounded them like crazy. We won the rebounding 48-31. Incredible, especially versus a bigger Celtics team. Obviously, Porzingis did get injured. I don't even remember when he went down, but he got injured and didn't come back. No Drew tonight. I think Drew was averaging a pretty decent amount of rebounds this year. But yeah, Jonathan Isaac tonight was the defense. He was the defense, especially in a game where, a team like the Celtics, where you are having Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Jonathan Isaac was a very good match for Jason Tatum tonight. Absolutely incredible defense played on him. Tatum does end up with 26, but he's also a minus 21 for the night. Jaylen Brown only 18 points. His shot was not falling at all tonight. And I really don't think that's an off night. I just think that this defense is they're pests. We held the Celtics to a season low 96 points tonight, which once again continues just to prove to us how real this defense is. It's not some fluke. And then looking at the starters tonight, Jalen Suggs, a pretty good day. Was pretty quiet in the first half. I think he went scoreless first half. And then next half comes out 3 for 3 from 3, 10 points. Gave us one of my favorite moments of the night, just hitting that dagger corner 3 and then turning to the crowd and waving goodbye to the Celtics. And I'm telling you, for the opposing fans who do not like Jalen Suggs, I'm sorry to say, but I hope you realize the more, not only attention that he gets from this, but the more that this team wins and grows, the more these antics are gonna, flare up. And I know a lot of the fan bases do not like that, and I bet you, if he was on the other team, I'd probably feel the same. But speaking from someone who's, when he's playing for your team, I absolutely love it. He's probably I don't know, obviously Powell and Franz are there, but he might be my favorite player right now. I'm a sucker for a guy who can, get a crowd just pumped up, fired up, get his team fired up. I just love the energy guys in the NBA, and he is the absolute definition of energy. Goga Bitadze, another solid night, only 18 minutes tonight. Pretty much he took a backseat to Mo Wagner tonight, who was on, like I said, he was on a heater tonight, so fair enough. As always, when he is out there, he gives us very good minutes. And I'm telling you, Dell's going to be back soon, so I don't even want to think of how the fit is going to work. Who cares? You know what? it's a good situation to be in. I'm excited to see how much more dangerous this team could be with, adding Wendell back, adding Markelle back. Because right now, Anthony Black isn't, playing the best. And it's kind of, his minutes have taken a big hit. Tonight he only sees 6 minutes. Gary Harris starts the second half for him. And I'm not exactly sure if we're going to be seeing him in a starting lineup next game. I think that, there's a chance that Jamal Mosley does go with the Jalen Suggs, Gary Harris starting unit. And that's perfectly fine with me. I'm not, gonna go after Anthony Black for, how he's playing. He's a rookie who is just thrown into a starting role into a team that is now like really trying to compete and win games. It's not easy. And then Franz Wagner tonight, the hero of last game, like we remember, 24 points in the second half. Tonight cools down a little bit, and I actually really like what we saw tonight at Franz. Only 17 points. The shot wasn't necessarily falling like we would have, liked to see. 1 of 6 from 3. But like I've mentioned with Paulo in the past, I do like what we saw out front tonight. The ability to not see your shot fall and not become like useless on the court. Not that Franz was ever like that. 34 minutes tonight, 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists tonight. So he goes a little bit more into the rebounding and the playmaking with the assists. In his minutes of Mo, it really seemed they kind of took the step back and said, what, Mo, this is your time. You're doing it. Like, just go. And then Paolo Banchero tonight, another very good game. 23, 7, and 5. 10 of 16 from the field, so just A+ for efficiency there. 2 of 6 from 3 tonight, but his 3 ball is just so much more improved. We've talked about it before. I really think he does prefer, though, to shoot it, a set shot. I don't think, out of the dribble, it's not really his comfort zone, I don't think yet. But like when he's set, when he has his feet set, it's starting to feel pretty automatic. And what, 16 games into the season this year, he's averaging just under 20, 6 and 4, and is shooting an impressive 40 something plus % from 3. I don't know what it is after tonight, but before tonight it was 45% from 3. And that slow start did hurt him, but not like he's back and he's better than last year. He's slowing down. The decision making is way better. He really just seems more, calm and collected on the court. He's recognizing more when he needs to, get to his spots, or, now I need to focus on getting here and then playmaking out of there. And then defensively, he just been very impressive to me. In fact, we kind of had this feeling that, the defense would pick up, especially when he went over to play FIBA in the summer for Team USA, where he was playing at center minutes and he was kind of not a scoring option on the team and kind of had to earn his way onto the courts through defense. And then going back to a team, this Magic team who was just pushing defense all the way, you kind of had the feeling that it would pick up, but it's been very impressive, and it's just been very cool to see how much he's grown so fast through the season. And I can't wait to see where these guys go from here, because their confidence has to be at just an all-time high right now. Like I can't even imagine how they're feeling. And you can see it in some of these interviews, especially with Cole. Like, the confidence is through the roof with this team, and they know how well they're clicking right now. And what have I been saying? The more confident these guys get, the scarier they're going to be. Those losses we had earlier in the season, the ugly ones, the Hawks, the Lakers, the first one, Dallas, that team was pretty good then, we were saying, but those mistakes that we were seeing with that loss in those games, we have not seen it in these past couple games at all. Like, the second half, collapses have been the opposite. We've been pushing in the second half, getting leads in the second half. And this is the win that did it. I mean, I'm telling you, this is the win that put us on the map. The Nuggets win, it was cool, but the night before Thanksgiving, I don't think people really, but this one, first game of the day, 2:30 start, in-season tournament, must win. The NBA world is on notice now, and you can see it. And I know for a fact how excited Magic fans are for this. And I really hope that, the national media starts to really focus on us and, finally give us some respect. Even maybe ESPN, TNT, can you slide us some, TV games over the one we have versus the OKC Thunder? The Spurs have 19 national TV games, and they have 3 wins this season. Sure, we can't just slide in somewhere? And I'm sure the actual teams themselves are obviously the Boston Celtics knew that we were on a 5-game win streak. We knew that we were hot at home. It's more the fans that I like seeing, be like, oh my god, we lost to the Magic. Yeah, you lost to the second seed. It's really not that bad. And yes, 2,900 fan bases. We try hard. That's our identity. We play defense. We have effort. Like, you are not the special team here. This is how we play every single game. And if you are a fan that says, oh, the Magic are treating this like it's their Super Bowl, you're a bad fan, because you're pretty much saying that you don't want your team to go in and match our effort. Like, you're just like, oh, you know, the Magic shouldn't have been trying hard against us tonight because we weren't. Like, no, that's on your team. Your team is a problem here. All right, I'm done. I'm too hyped up right now. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. This is a very fun video. I'm having a lot of fun with this channel. I started this channel back before training camp, and I was just preaching how much I saw in this team, and just to see it actually come to life this early and to this extent, I'm loving it. So yeah, next game Sunday, once again another home game versus the Charlotte Hornets. If you guys did enjoy the video, please feel to like and subscribe, and along with that, you guys know, comment down below. I want to hear how you're feeling. Just go ahead, celebrate in the comments. I want to see it all. But anyway, guys, that is all for me today, and with that, I will catch you guys on the next one, and I'm out. Peace.